afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman, DJ.
Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Grounded weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, not shortstop.
In there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And it's fouled away. Hard hit to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they hit high and deep out to left field. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Renato Nunez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Renato Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way.
2-2.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Anthony Santander. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Orioles. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tyler.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9.
Here's Brett Gardner now, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now back, the first baseman, DJ.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Here's Chris Davis now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Chris.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
The second baseman.
Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Now back, left field.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. LeMahieu trying to get there. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped him up. Wade has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Belted high and deep into right center. Hayes on the run for it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wade. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Austin wins. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez. Bounce it to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box.
High and deep to left center field. Santander on the run. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in now? Chris Davis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The first baseman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batter number 11.
Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line towards center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He pulls this one into right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Mancini.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or ground out to the left side.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit and a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Now batting.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but
1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
On the ground to second for Torres, and that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High chopper to third, and he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now back, second baseman,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Into the box, Trey Mancini. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Brandon Bailey will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First offering on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw's offline. He's safe. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. There goes Torres off of first. Pitch is popped up. Iglesias is there, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Anthony Santander. This will look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set.